This is Tim bringing you words of grace today from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Here enjoying a little time away with my family and ran the Myrtle Beach Marathon this morning. So ran it with my wife, my dad, and my brother, and my other brother, and my mom. A bunch of people ran. We're reminded the benefit of athletics teaches us many very good life lessons, but mostly a spiritual lesson. Hebrews 12:1-2 says, "Therefore, since we have so great a cloud of witnesses surrounding us," that's from Hebrews 11, the Hall of Faith, "let us lay aside every encumbrance and the sin which so easily entangles us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. Joy that was set before him, endured the cross, despising the shame, sat down." Right? Some primary lessons here. 3. First of all, lay aside encumbrances. It says we're to laying aside every sin and the weight that besets us. We're to walk. Right? This is so important spiritually. There's sins and weights that drag us down from pursuing Christ with all our heart, from pursuing his desires. This morning when we started, it was in the 30s, and so I had to wear this and these pajama pants that were made out of comforter, and so mile 10, just had to get rid of all of that and have my shorts and t-shirt to finish it. The same in your Christian life, right? There are things that will weigh you down. You never see a marathon runner carrying 40-pound dumbbells on their head. They would be the dumbbell. So we lay aside every encumbrance. Second, run with endurance. Run with endurance. I love the marathon because it's not those who win, it's those who finish, right? You're just trying to finish. And that's the Christian life, right? You're finishing. It's not the one that gets there the fastest. So don't get discouraged today if you feel that your spiritual life is growing slow and steady. That's perfect, right? An oak does not grow overnight. These tiny steps are what make us strong. There are times that those tiny steps are painful. Left, right, and it gets painful. But don't stop running. Don't stop progressing in your spiritual life. And don't get sidetracked to stop running entirely. You don't see runners stepping aside to camp out. No, runners don't do that. They keep going. We can't let our roots grow too deep in the earth in this life. We're living for another time, another place. And that's our third and primary one, fixing our eyes on Jesus. This is the message of Hebrews, the message of the Bible. Fix your eyes on Jesus. It says the author and finisher of the course. So Jesus both designed your course. Right? We don't run to the beat of our own drum. We don't design our own race. We follow Jesus. And then he's the perfecter. He's the one that ran it perfectly. And he sat down, right? He had the cross here. But now he has sat down and he's in perfect peace and joy. And those who have followed him are there as well. Jesus chose well. And we need to follow choosing well. This is really interesting with the race because it's very similar, like the finish line, and then there's this big party. And my family's there, and often there's Krispy Kreme donuts, but not this time. Pizza, celebration, right? It's like a party. It's so tiny compared to the fullness of joy that God's prepared for us. Spiritually speaking, you just have a little bit of running, and then you have eternity forever and forever and forever of fullness of joy. So don't give up, dear Christian. Don't faint. In due season we'll reap if we faint. Talk to Jesus each day, your pace setter, the perfecter, the perfect runner. Gone on ahead of you. Look at the finish line. Cast aside that weight and sin, and follow closely behind